By virtue of the powers conferred upon me as Chancellor of the University of Fort Hare, I hereby consecute this congregation for the conferring of degrees and for the awarding of diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, may I invite you to take your seats.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, mhlambe ngifuna nditsho ndithi molweni. Ngcono ke ngoku. Molweni futhi. Right. Thank you very much. My name is Sakela Buhlungu, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Fort Hare. We are about to start with the program, but I see there's something amiss here. There are lots of gaps here. There are lots of gaps. Ushers, please go outside and round up all those graduates so that they can join us now. They have 3 minutes to get inside the hall. In the meantime, choir, warm up the room. It's cold today.
Singene sonke ne iyahlabela ibhesi singene sonke straight.
Inna gaibata Santa Marena Santa Marena Santa Marena kupaya tujo Santa Marena Inna gaibata Santa Marena Santa Marena Santa Marena kupaya tujo Santa Marena Inna gaibata Santa Marena Santa Marena Santa Marena kupaya tujo Santa Marena Inna gaibata Santa Marena Santa Marena Santa Marena kupaya tujo Santa Marena Santa Marena Santa Marena Santa Marena kupaya tujo Santa Marena Santa Marena Santa Marena Santa Marena kupaya tujo Santa Marena Inna gaibata Santa Marena Santa Marena Santa Marena kupaya tujo Santa Marena Inna gaibata Santa Marena Santa Marena Santa Marena kupaya tujo Santa Marena Santa Marena Santa Marena Santa Marena kupaya tujo Santa Marena Santa Marena Santa Marena Santa Marena kupaya tujo Santa Marena Santa Marena Santa Marena
very much to the choir, the Fort Hare Choir, the best choir in the Southern Hemisphere. Give them a round of applause for that. Mr. Chancellor, it gives me pleasure once again this afternoon to be presenting the second group of graduates from the Faculty of Education. And I'll say a little bit more about that. I also want to introduce the Dean of Faculty, Professor Vusi Mncube, who's here, and a very solid turnout by academics from the Faculty of Education. Yes. Solid turnout. Yes. Yeah, thank you very much. Yes. Mr. Chancellor, this is graduation season number 100. 100. In its 107 years of existence, the University of Fort Hare has been training generations upon generations of graduates. Those of us on the kind of upper side of the age spectrum remember fondly being taught by graduates from this university. The first encounter with graduates at school were people who had been trained here. And we've done it for 100 times. The first graduation was in 1924. 1924. And in 1924, only 2 people graduated. They still had a procession such as this one. Mm-hmm. They still had a graduation program to graduate 2 people. One of those might be known to some of you, Professor Z.K. Matthews. He later became a professor and worked at this university. In his later life, he became ambassador for Botswana at the United Nations. The second graduate was Mr. Edwin Ncwana. That's 1924. 1924. The second graduation ceremony was in 1925. And in 1925, once again, they had a procession such as this one. There was singing of the graduation song. And that year, there was only 1 graduate. 1. It shows we have come a long way. Not only that we've been resilient as an institution. We've been resilient. I want to take this opportunity to tell you about the other name of this university. The nickname, Kwano College. Niyalazi, ne? Yeah, Kwano College. Sisiteke Sosale University ke. Abayithandayo bathi Kwano College. The origins of the name go back to 1916. In 1916, it was not the University of Fort Hare. It was the South African Native College. That's where knowledge comes from. The South African Native College. Then it was a university college under UNISA. In other words, the degree awarding institution was UNISA. Later, it became a University College of Rhodes University. And then later, it had full university status as the University of Fort Hare. Ningahambe ke nisithi benise Fort Hare University ayikho lonto. Yo Fort Hare University. Ingakulahle kusele nangomsebenzi. Mr. Chancellor, I want to welcome the management of the university in their numbers, their ranks, their positions. I also want to welcome the professors and lecturers who have produced the graduates that we see before us. and they are here. Give them a round of applause. But I also want to welcome students who may be here just to sit and witness and be inspired by this occasion. I want to welcome staff of the university in various roles, parents, partners, family members, sponsors, and donors. All of those people have had a part in building each one of these people who are graduating today, and wish to thank them. But most importantly, I want to greet and appreciate and pay tribute to the graduates themselves. You will recall that the last 3 years, 4 years, we've lived under a very dark cloud caused by COVID-19. We were surrounded by death, by trauma. We couldn't meet like this. We had to switch to online learning. Some of the students had started before COVID, others started in 2020. All of them bear the scars brought about by COVID-19. But what is significant is that all of them have pulled through, have shown resilience, have shown stamina, staying power, and that's why they're here. I want them to give themselves a round of applause. Just you, just you. Is that all? That's better. Let's all give them a round of applause. The graduation ceremony is a formal occasion. It needs to, it has by definition, to have some degree of dignity, of decorum, and so on. There are certain protocols, certain ways of conducting the ceremony that have to be formal. And so, yes, we're sitting here, we're wearing these gowns to show our role and commitment to the academic enterprise. The graduates also come. I'm sure family members, you've never seen them like this before. Looking so beautiful with gowns and handsome, and wearing gowns, their hats, the mortarboards, and so on. But you're going to see more of them as they walk down the stage. So it's a formal ceremony. I want to start there. So ndizawucela academics and graduates, when you walk past, you start here with the dean. The dean is going to read out your name. Awukabi graduating ngela xesha. And then you go to the chancellor. The chancellor, if you're doing a degree, you go to the chancellor and kneel. Bet it all pants. And kneel. And then be tapped. That you are half a graduate. And then you go down to that little stand over there. The registrar is going to put a hood on you. Then you become a full graduate. You become a full graduate. So my request, and I know we get really excited and happy. Khona ke abantu bona caba uzawuhaga sonke stage like asenziwe. No. Hamba wena ude ube uyigraduate. Supervisor yakho izawujikela will go round the back next to that banner there, or even at the bottom, and then you can steal a hug, a proper hug there. This is not a hugging station, this one. See, I tell Angelonda because otherwise it detracts from the formal part. This is a formal part. I'm just talking about this part. Please walk slowly, don't be nervous. I've seen very nervous graduates walk across the stage. Yes, yeah. To parents, family, and other guests, please relax and enjoy yourself. This is this moment. Yabana, we have made aisles big, these sections here. You can sprint up and down, you can dance. Dibone omnye shaya push-ups up and you can do your push-ups if you can manage it. Just don't collapse while you're doing it. So feel free to dance, to sing along with the choir, and to say all the praises and this bongo, this duko, salomdo aguni. Nabanye ke nebanike nawo. It's very, very important. But let's just bear in mind one thing. At this ceremony, we do not have a program director. We're all self-regulating. Every one of us here knows their role exactly. So I'm going to ask both the graduates and the guests, as well as the choir, that we regulate it properly. We let one person's name be called out, and then we can start applauding and so on. And then when it's the next one, we allow them that time as well. Remember, this is everyone's 15 seconds of glory and fame, this one. Give them that. And also just be careful, there are cameras. I think there's a camera right there. Sometimes guests go in front of the camera in the way. You will miss that hooding moment. That camera over there, and it's in line with that stage. Just don't be there too much, because you might be in the way of the cameras. What other housekeeping thing? Oh, there may be a prize for the best celebration by a family member today. Yeah, yeah. No. Did I say a prize? No. Name. The person shall be named. The person shall be named and will go on television. Mr. Chancellor, once again, graduation is a moment of joy, a moment of celebrating each one of these graduates, of validation in public. We're here to bear witness. Izongqina uba aba sibapolishile sabagqiba. Akho nomnye uthathe i-shortcut apha. Akho nomnye. All of them have gone through the mill. Khona ininzi ngoku le nto yofuna uthatha i-shortcuts. Ayikho ke kwaba, these ones. Earlier I was giving an example of a PhD. The PhD is the highest rank or highest qualification you can reach. So your BSc honors, Master of Science, MSc, and then a PhD. That's the last one. Where we are now, as we tighten and make sure that we make it impossible for shortcuts, the thesis that they submit is examined by 3 people outside, external examiners. We've now moved away from people from the same institution examining the same thesis, from the same country, from the same continent. In other words, if you're doing a thesis now, you're going to have an examiner from South America, somewhere, Argentina. You're going to have one from Europe. you're going to have one from Asia or Africa or whatever. That's what we do now. To make sure that there's no buddy system, we remove that. Sidiniwe ngabantu bomgunyathi. Umgunyathi awufuneki. So I just wanted to underline that so that you know that these graduates have earned it. I also want to underline, especially to the guests and family and parents and donors, one thing, that in the last 4 years, we've been a very stable institution. These people have not lost a single day of teaching and learning and research time. We don't do that now. Full time, a semester is 14 weeks. A year is 28 weeks of contact teaching. That's what it is. That's 7 days gone. 2 weeks, that's 14 days gone. And the degree Mr. Chancellor, I'm happy to report that we're graduating 2,992 students this season from Monday to Friday. And of that number, 63% are women. And women also are the majority in first degrees, in honors degrees, in postgraduate diplomas and master's degrees. The only area where they are still a minority is the PhD level, something that we must fix. So women lead. But very importantly also to note that when a student passes their degree, we call it distinction or cum laude. Of the students who got cum laude, more than 60% are women. This morning, and I'm just touching on a few things, this morning, now, tomorrow we're graduating a PhD at 29 years old. Mr. Kamla Moho from Berlin here will be graduating his PhD in chemistry tomorrow. But even more significant is that this morning, education, the first ceremony, Miss, or shall I say now doctor, she's got the degree, Dr. Nomvuyo Pretis Kota Daile from Dazane. She graduated a PhD in education, and she's 70 years old, 70. So, nani bo tata no mama, singayizami plan man. Se eli, kuthi imfundo ayikhulelwe. So singayithetha xa siphuma apha nimbambe nje xa siphuma apha emnyango. Sayilungisa but no shortcuts. Mr. Richard Scott, a senior clerk at Fort Hare Farm, passed his matric in 1978 and always had this dream of having a university degree. On Tuesday, he came to graduate his Bachelor of Administration in Public Administration. He is 62 years old now. I can tell you more. There's one case that's very touching of a young man, 25-year-old, uSpamandla Boise, Belapizo. Spamandla ngo-2021, phansi kobunzima, he did and graduated his BCom law. Phansi bobunzima bempilo ephethwe sisigulo esingaqhelekanga called autoimmune disease. Kangba usahamba nge-walking stick. Yesterday he was here to graduate his LLB. I'm saying these stories because we cover a diversity and a very wide spectrum of people from very diverse backgrounds who come through despite all the odds. It's not easy. They will tell you. They will tell you it's not easy. All of them. But it gets worse when then you suffer ill health in the midst of it all. And on top of that, university education is not cheap anymore. It's not cheap, it's very expensive. It's very expensive to educate one person. And so all of these people have come through very difficult times. Of course. I also want to report that here at university we have what we call the Student Representative Council. When we discuss and resolve issues affecting students. Between Monday and Friday, 10 of them will be graduating. 8 of them will graduate first degrees, 2 of them will graduate postgraduate degrees. I have a practical example, and I'm going to ask them to stand because so that you can see them and celebrate them. The president of the SRC, Uspoka Zimbalo, Uspoka graduated yesterday, LLB. And then Miss Kama, the Secretary General of the SRC, now Gyanaye. Who graduated on Monday, social science. It shows now that as they represent students, SRC members must also pass. 10 years. Going by a city with SRC. Mr. Chancellor, I want to announce we've had a long-standing relationship with Zimbabwe. There's a Zimbabwe Presidential Scholarship Program, which I suppose was initiated by the former President Robert Mugabe, who studied here back in the 1940s. And this program has been running for more than 2 decades, 3 decades could be even. And the director of that scholarship program in the President's office is Mr. Taringa, who is here. He's not here. No, he stepped out. He stepped out because he wanted to fix something, but he is here to witness the graduation of the Zimbabwe contingent that fall under that program. I should also not omit to mention that that choir that sits there, between Monday and Friday, 31 choir members will be graduating. Abaculi kamnandi nje kuphela bayapasa futhi bayapasa. Mr. Chancellor, as I move towards concluding, I just want to make a few points and assure, I don't need to assure the graduates, they know we've embarked on a project of renewing this institution. Renewal, revival of this institution. But I want to assure our guests and parents, members of the community present today, that we are now a stable institution. We are now a financially stable institution. We got a clean audit for last year, for 2021. We've started building reserves for this university for rainy days. We're trying to keep this institution strong or even stronger. We are very much aware of the obligation on our shoulders, me and my team. The obligation on our shoulders is that we dare not drop the ball on this 107 institution. Bebezawuthi ngesintu university yokhokho le. Siyeke le nto ba institutions sizinherite sizogqiba we run them into the ground. Niyazibona ndithi niyazibona paphandle nedolophu zitshone phansi nezinye zitshone phansi ayizukwenzeka ke apha eFort Hare loo nto leyo. I want to assure you that we are a very stable institution right now. I also want to assure you that we work well with the community. We work well with the community within which we live. Unlike other institutions, they are villages and they're small towns. And running a university in a small town is a big issue. It's a difficult thing. Akufani ne-university eseJoburg okanye ese-Cape Town okanye kuphi kuphi. Here, water itself gets interrupted almost every week in Alice. Every week. Sibavele abafundi bethu ngoba bahlala apha more than 6,500 bahlala eRes. Sibavele. So in recognition of that and the fact that ukuhlala ngekho manzi takes away dignity from people. Takes away dignity. We went to the minister, we asked the Minister of Higher Education to give us money to upgrade the water treatment plant here in Alice. That may sound strange because that's COCTA, that's another department. The minister obliged. He gave us 65 million. He said, you shall keep the money, you shall appoint the contractors, you shall pay the contractors, even though the facilities it belongs to the municipality. And that once it's done, in about 10 months from now, the capacity of that treatment plant will be double. And interruptions to water supply will be something of the past, which will be good for Fort Hare, which will be good for Fort Hare, which will be good for the town of Alice, which will be good for the villages that surround us here. That's the role that we play. I also should mention education, specifically education. Last year, we ran a very exciting project led by Professor Vital, the Deputy Vice Chancellor for Teaching and Learning. Professor Vital will introduce herself at a certain point. She's a professor of mathematics education. So she also does research on maths education. Last year, we donated 1,000 calculators to schools in the Amatole West district. 1,000 computers. First, we brought the teachers here to teach them how to use these very complex calculators. And then we brought the young people, and each one received the special calculator because we wanted to lift education. Because those students, if they pass, they come and become students in the university. So by saying that, I want to demonstrate we're not an ivory tower. We're very cognizant of our role to serve not just the students and the staff who are here, but to serve neighboring communities in neighboring, in neighboring schools and the country as a whole. After all, you can go to any country on the continent, you will find a Fort Hare graduate. You can go to any boardroom in the country, you will find a graduate of Fort Hare. You can go to any school in the country, you're going to find a graduate of Fort Hare. You can go to any government department. The one thing, and perhaps I should say this, others who will speak after me will say, we expect you to become great ambassadors of this institution. Great ambassadors of this institution. Fort Hareans. Great ambassadors, Fort Hareans, Bapumagono College. Thank you very much.
Maya
Honored guests, we shall now proceed with the awarding of the qualifications. I will request the candidates to take up their positions. Thereafter, I will call upon the Dean of the faculty to present the candidates for the various qualifications. Mr. Dean.
Mr. Chancellor Sehe, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Education on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Hove Netsani, and the title is Implementation of Mathematics Intervention Strategies to Enhance Understanding in Number Sense, an informative framework for Ekurhuleni North District, South Africa.
Well done.
Mankai Mandisa, title of the thesis, Leadership Experiences of 6 Female Deans in Selected South African Universities. Supervisor, Professor Dugu.
Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Education Honors on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Adonis Anisha Shanice.
Well done.
Caspar Lenise.
Well done.
Kwele Musuli.
Well done, sir.
De Beer Nombulelo.
Well done.
Lamini Samgelisiwe Zamazizi.
Zamazizi. Well done.
Yanchi Zikona.
Well done.
Flanagan Michaela Emba.
Well done.
Fritz Tiffany Salom Rachel.
Well done.
Gaika Zizipo.
Well done.
Goliath Andrea Megan.
Well done.
Gona Asipe.
Well done.
Kosa Zolani.
Well done.
Sangwana Nomin.
Well done.
Lewani Bongiswa.
Well done.
Mabengwana Zintle Florence.
Well done.
Mahlangeni Ntombovuyo.
Well done. So,
Makeleni Gobisa.
well done.
Makaba Sibonise.
Well done.
Malima Zizipho.
Well done.
Mankai Nkululi.
Well done.
Mahaseni Bandla.
Well done.
Masupa Refilwe.
Well done.
Mbana Tusi. Tuso.
Well done.
Mbusha Abongile.
Well done.
Nkanjana Ziyanda.
Well done.
Maini Nadine Rose.
Well done.
Melanie Kululwa.
Well done.
Mgodlo Sindisiwe.
Well done.
Mkhize Lungeleni.
Well done.
Mkhize Mfanelo.
Well done.
Mlonyeni Moses.
Well done.
Mnyakama Yamgela.
Well done.
Mpofu Lindiwe.
Well done.
Mponjwana Nelson Kenneth. Seu Wandile.
Well done.
Zawana Akona.
Well done.
Zono Luyolo.
Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, Sir, I have the honor to request you to award postgraduate certificate in education senior, and FET phase.
I hereby award the diploma.
Balasana Lizo,
Yeah, postponed certificate. Yeah.
Baleni Zolane, Ble Zianda Marvelous, Buhlungu Yonela Caroline, Dia Kosi Pendulo, Dia Kosi Pendulo, Faindlala Hlogoma Aseko, Gabisela Lusanda, Gibisela Lusanda, Goi Pelega, Goi Pelega, Hedi Lihle, Hedi Lihle, Owana Xolisani, Jacob Ashlyn Lavin, Jane Sipoguhle, Jane Sipoguhle, Jongwana Tulumango Fatima, Kangela Anele,
Postgraduate diploma.
Kowa Lungani, Kolobile Yandisa. Madolo Apiwe. Mangi Jabulo. Matisa Tindani Justice. Majeni Pila. Majumza Lusanda. Mbambo Gamva Sandisiwe. Mbasane Nolutando. Mbulawa Keniso. Mkiva Likona. Ngweba Zamoguhle Angel. Monagali Zanele. Morowana Dimpo. Mtembo Magdalene. Mtuse Ati. Nkathule Konda. Ndaha Sinethemba. Ngemtu Tobelani. Ngunda Sikosonke. Nunkula Zimasa. Nsungwana Yanga Tulisile. Nunwake Nobahle. Nyaniso Nwabisa. Nyovane Esetu. Panda Tando Tennyson. Poswayo Bobisa. Hanana Liso. Khubushe Bongwaliso. Khubushe Bongwalisa. Sidelo Zonke. Sikoti Babalwa. Simani Sanelisiwe. Somzana Gonwaba. Sonyamba Tulani. Tenene Zusiphe. Chazi Balindile. Professor. Valiko Luntu. Valiso Asenati Samantha.
That's all right.
Venge Asive. White Sinosipho. Zogo Sibusiso. Zweni Sigelelwa. Zweni Yologazi. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Education on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Daga Solule Neo.
I hear.
Zagwa Lona.
Well done.
Fegi Zolo Violwetu.
Well done.
Katia Zianda.
Well done, Shane.
Juarane Lehtokonolo Jeff Jr.
Well done.
Manyela Sisanda. Mlaba Lina Yonela.
Come in, relax. Well done. Well done.
Ntombo Lubabalo.
Well done.
Ndamane Lubabalo.
Well done.
Ndaumbini Nokona,
Well done.
Ndongeni Yanga,
Well done.
Nompululu Xolelwa,
Olelwa. Well done.
Ntintelo Morgan,
Stand in. Yeah. Well done.
Sijatu Lwandiso Morris,
Well done. Strike.
Sitwai Asemahle,
Well done.
Charlie Kobisa,
Well done.
Van Dijk Angelikai,
Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Education in Intermediate Phase Teaching on the listed candidates. Baham.
I hereby confer the degree.
Baham Sipamandla.
Well done.
Bandezi Aziwe.
Well done.
Povula Bugega.
Well done.
Denge Nonsigelelo.
Well done. Sorry.
Lembula Ayanda.
Well done.
Dogolwana Saziso.
Well done.
Dolo sinegugu.
Say go. Well done.
Where is it? Right? Kolintete. Oh. Kolintete Tandi Unati.
Well done.
Gongwana Sinethemba.
Well done.
Gubulo Vuyogazi.
Well done.
Hendricks, Lucille, and Mary.
Well done.
Juja Nwabisa. Jija Nwabisa.
Well done.
Kets Benali Andy. Kets Benali Andy.
Well done.
Kumalo Thokozile Patience.
Well done.
Luyele Nenekazi Chwaita.
Well done.
Magwane Zugisani.
Well done.
Mahlalela Bonga Lifa.
Sondela for me.
Majola Zosuliwe.
Well done.
Mapimpini Aya.
Me, huh? You got.
Maphosa Lindokuhle Nokuzola.
Well done.
Mahwanga Siyamthanda Nomfundiso.
Well done.
Masilela Lindokuhle,
Well done.
Matebese Sangiwe,
Well done.
Maegiso Mihlali,
Well done.
Mbalegi Yanga,
Well done. Beautiful.
Mbeu Ziyanda,
Well done.
Memela Nontobego,
Well done.
Mkungela Zandile,
Well done.
Mkhize Anigiwe,
Well done.
Mlamleli Zubenati,
Well done.
Mlonyeni Zinhle,
Well done.
Nyambana Bugega,
Well done.
Nyani Tandazwa,
Well done.
Mphalala Siamanga,
Siananda, Neva. Well done.
Mphandle Aphiwe,
Kneel back. Well done. His arms.
Mpiwa avela
Well done.
Mpiyonke lihle
Well done.
Nkoti angeziwe Nkoti ongeziwe
Well done.
Mthebe siyabonga Selby
Well done.
Mulega Thandisizwe Innocent
Well done.
Mvelase Mthokozisi
Well done.
Mqhakaza Anelisa
Well done.
Mzayiya Lithemba
Well done.
Mzimni Zovuyo
Well done.
Nganyeleni Ntombibukwa
Well done.
Ncinci Aviwe
Well done.
Ngaki Sihle
Well done.
Excuse me. Yes, face the camera. La, yeah. Ngantweni Sibusiso.
Kneel. Gandhi, you must come back here. This is for you to kneel on. Go. Well done.
Ngaphe sihle.
Well done.
Ngwenya Abraham Tulani.
Well done.
Nkaishana Esethu.
Well done.
Nondo Dasi Kumbuzo.
Well done.
Nongoma Wendy.
Well done.
Nonkelela Iviwe.
Well done.
Notofa Luvuyo.
Well done.
Ngabeni Buko.
Yes, yes, yeah. I'm ready. Well done.
Ngaketho zamaswazi.
Well done. Yes, sir.
Nsebecha Phila.
Well done.
Nchichi Ayanda.
Well done.
Phillips Retabile.
Well done.
Pongana Nomalungisa.
Well done.
Shabangu Kayo Wendy.
Well done. Well done.
Sibondana Tembisile.
Well done.
Sidlaisa Nolonwa. Sidlaiya Nolonwabo.
Well done.
Simau Ayaka.
Well done.
Sobekwa ayandisa.
Well done. So good.
Stevens Christelle Audrey.
Well done.
Tony Nwabisa Quineth.
Hello, hello, hello. There's a step you're missing. Well done.
Totolo Nosipiwo.
Oh, that's good. Well done.
Chaga Vuisani.
Well done.
Chisega Luando.
Well done.
Solwane Nkatiseng.
Well done.
Vusani Pumela.
Well done.
Wanga Sinovuyo.
Well done.
Velem Brenda Noboto.
Well done.
Williams Aleta Sinayo.
Well done.
Vet Boy Odwa.
Well done.
Togo Nkosikhona.
Well done.
Yose Azile.
Oh,
Zitame Ayabonga.
well done. Informative. Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Education in Foundation Phase Teaching. Just a second, please, for the Chancellor to speak.
I hereby confer the degree.
Albrecht Monique Nichel.
You should be leading by example. Hold on.
Banganani Ntolelanisi Leon. Bangani Ntolelanisi Leon.
Hold on.
Piana Nompelo.
Hold on.
Popi Zinhle.
Hold on, Zinhle.
Breakfast Vuyelwa.
Hold on.
Canon Adrien Mikuru.
Hold on.
Christian Tazli Aldin.
Hold on.
Devro J. Shani.
Hold on.
Dina Fezega.
Hold on. Hold on.
Disana Hlengiwe Carol.
Hold on.
Dlamini Ulela.
Hold on.
Drea Kate Emily.
Hold on, please.
Duplessis Gracelyn Jessica.
Hold on.
Duma Nandupa.
Well done.
Jalvane Zandile Kakamba.
Well done.
Danchi Apiwe.
Well done.
Foster Tamia Khadija.
Well done.
Fulano Sipisande.
Well done.
Hlazo Zinzi.
Well done.
Jaji Nangamso.
Well done.
Jaji Zandile Sami.
Well done.
Chama Babungile.
Well done.
Jason Kaylin Odette.
Well done.
Kalini Tobelani.
Well done.
Ketse Andisa.
Well done.
Kling Taylin Rimelda Kalin.
Well done.
Lutuli Elife.
Well done.
Lyle J. Coral.
Well done.
Mabikya Avumile.
Well done.
Martin Relu Nosipo.
Well done.
Mahlawe Osipile Unwabile. Makenzane Tombizanele.
Well done.
Makasi Munkumbuzo.
Well done.
Manki Lishe.
Well done.
Manyala Cecilia Papama.
Well done.
Manzana Yonela.
Well done.
Mashiwane Asemahle.
Well done.
Machaya Anela.
Well done.
Mayo Aseza.
Well done.
Mazongolo Alungile.
Well done.
Ndutuma Balempe.
Well done.
Mbandazayo Kuhle.
Well done.
Ndoda Zizipho Sylvia.
Well done.
Nchavela Atini.
Well done.
Mlenze Esona.
Well done.
Mleboti Zikona.
Well done.
Nguni Mpileleng Zukanye.
Well done.
Nandi Pretty ndizimisele
Nandi Pretty.
Well done.
Nyaka Ntombozuko.
Well done.
Mpini Lunyang. Mpupu Kanyisa Quinette.
Well done.
Mtendwa Lona.
Well done.
Ndlovu Siyanda.
Well done.
Njubane Mzwandile.
Well done.
Nkonga Fikiso.
Well done.
Melela ne? Nodayinge Khanyisa.
Well done.
Notombota Sinetolo.
Well done.
Nondiza Siyamanga.
Oh, Nondiza. Well done.
Nondiza Veronica.
Well done.
Nonga Sanelisiwe.
Well done.
Ntantiso Phumelela.
Well done.
Ntengento Asanda.
Well done.
Nhlawuzana Mziwenhlanhla.
Well done.
Nsetha Phelokazi.
Well done.
Camera. Nsethe Amanda.
Well done.
Nchayisa Nompumelelo.
Well done.
Ngayiphi Loluvo.
Well done.
Kolani Nina.
No.
Khadebe Zandile.
Must be. Yes. Well done. Well done.
Sigede Olona.
Neil. Well done.
Silegu Nomandla.
Well done.
Sindelo Sinombulelo.
Well done.
Sithetho Nezisa.
Well done.
Somi Sivuyile.
Well done.
Sonyishe Nomubabalo.
Well done.
Tunzi Ondela Severi.
Well done.
Chemese Bandile.
Well done.
Chemese Loletu.
Excellent for the wedding. Well done.
Shungwana Yolando.
Well done.
Tyaguma Sinovuyo. Van Heerden Blake John.
Well done.
Vumisa Bulelwa.
Well done.
Varamberg Zinia Samanthia.
Well done.
Wokona Yonelisega.
Well done. Easy.
Kogo Masande.
Well done.
UC Peliwe.
Well done.
Zangashe Zimasa.
Well done.
Zozi Ayongezo.
Well done.
Zweni Sinovuyo Signoria.
Well done.
Graduates, please take your seats. We are wrapping up this beautiful event. Please take up your seats. Talk to your people. Let's please take up our seats. We are quickly going to wrap up this beautiful event. Thank you, thank you. Quickly, please. Thank you very much, teachers of our children, builders of society, very disciplined. Molweni, my name is Ntabiseng Taolem Jimba, Deputy Vice Chancellor for Research, Partnerships and Innovation. And it's my pleasure and honor today to be passing this vote of thanks, starting off with thanking the Vice Chancellor, the Chancellor of the University of Fort Hare, Advocate Nsebetsa. Thank you very much for officiating all these graduations. This is the 8th ceremony. We started on Monday, and each and every day we've been holding 2 graduation ceremonies. So thanks again, Mr. Chancellor. Vice Chancellor, thank you again. All members of MEC present, deans who have been with us throughout, and most importantly, doing their thing for their faculties, professors, academic staff here, and everyone who has joined the procession. Thank you very much. In passing my vote of thanks, I would like to start with you, newly graduated Faculty of Education. As you know, education is very, very important. I've never met anybody who hasn't gone through a teacher in one way or the other, and they always attribute the foundation that was laid either at primary, high school, university, tertiary in general. So you play a very, very, and I hope you will continue to play that crucial role that we need, especially among the youth. You spend a lot of time with the children, with the youth, and you have the most influence, I must say, to them. So thank you again very much for having walked this milestone. You deserve the very best, especially looking at the circumstances which the VC mentioned earlier. COVID came, most of you suffered one loss or the other, yet you stayed on, you persevered, and here we are today. You deserve a big round of applause. I would also like to thank family including community, and specifically your parents, your grandparents, your siblings, aunties, uncles, cousins, basically everyone who walked with you in this journey. And we all know the role that family plays in studies, the emotional support, and all that. Let's give our families and communities a big hand. Very important, I would like to thank the faculty, starting with the faculty dean, Prof, well done. Deputy dean, professors, academic staff, professional staff, the lecturers, basically everybody that assisted you in your academic journey. And again, the support staff in the faculty, but not just in your faculty, even across the university. And basically everyone in the university, especially in your faculty, who was there for you to support you in this journey. Let's give them a big round of applause. I'd also like to talk about, and perhaps not talk, but maybe emphasize the gratitude that on this day we are giving to funders, donors, everyone who assisted you in completing your studies. I think in the education space, we cannot forget to mention Funsa Lushaka, among others. Yes, let's give Funsa Lushaka a big hand. Yeah, it continues to play a big role in funding students in the faculty of education, and we are ever so grateful. Not just Funsa Lushaka, but also other funders such as NSFAS, NRF, and others. And I must say, for postgraduate studies, we always forget to mention the University of Fort Hare. We have a small pot of money that funds postgraduate students, starting with honors, masters, and PhDs. And with that, I would like to invite you to start looking for those competitive bursaries so that you join the postgraduate cohort in this university. Please, a big clap for the funders, donors, and organizations that support you and supported you financially. Again, an event such as this, beautiful as it is, cannot happen without some meticulous organization. And for this one, I would like to thank the following: the Office of the Registrar, in particular the Registrar himself and the Deputy Registrar, Academic Administration, and the team. Well done, it's beautiful, and it's going very smoothly. There's a lot that went into this event, organizing this event. I'd also like to thank Institutional Advancement, ICT, Security, ushers, and everybody that has contributed towards making this event so beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? Let's give them a big hand. Last but not least, the choir of the University of Fort Hare. I think I had the VC promoting them to the regional, the best in the region. I think I will take it a step higher and say the best in Africa. Thank you so much. She always gives us that environment, that jubilant environment that we need. And I think today, again, you delivered. I continue to say you are the best. Yes. Back to you. Yes, this is the moment again for you to go and celebrate. We have started to celebrate with you. You are probably going to continue celebrating. And we always say, go and celebrate hard, but do so responsibly. With those words, I would like to thank everyone who has come from far and wide to join us and graced the occasion. And for you, I would like to say well done and congratulations.
Under the powers vested in me as Chancellor of the University of Fort Hare, I now declare this congregation dissolved. I will request the congregation to stand and to remain standing until the procession has left the hall. The university choir will lead us in the singing of the national anthem. University choir.
Israel Thank you.